jumbled lights of glitter. Dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. That's so typical. Body up and dominance, that's so typical. Tell I could go there, that's so typical. Please don't mind this, that's so typical. That's so typical. Body up and dominance, that's so typical. Tell I could go there, that's so typical. Please don't mind this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna bust it out, ridicule. It's so typical.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. He poked fun of me. Got my with a tree.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go here from Mile High. And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his man, that's Graham. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Browns. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Next to score, Browns 7, Broncos nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Will find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Captain. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Here's a run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Bombers. Olay. Joe.
Here's Nix to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's go now. 76, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Catch man, catch man.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. Big strides. Look at him go. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. A gain of 69 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
79 Broncos. Mikey, hey, tip, hurt.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
On the ready. Here we go.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 12.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Let's go!
He'll drop to throw. On the move left. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
It is third and long.
Hey! Bronco 80! Cougar 19!
He'll try to run for it. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Browns will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Nice 44.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
Motion. Captain. Oh, I said. Hey. Bombers. Away.
Back to throw is Nix. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Here we go. Check go.
On the draw, it's Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Send a man in motion right. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd and inches. We're trying to run here with Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. Certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Huddle, huddle, huddle. Hey, read our key, read our key.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw to the right flat, it is caught. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Almost set. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. Another one there for Burton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Almost set.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Almost set. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right, 44. BBB. 37, 37.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Blue trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
The 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Oh, I said. Ready. Ready, my son.
No run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal.
Olay, olay, olay. Ready. Ready, my son. Captain, 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 captain. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Nick's going to throw for it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Denzel Ward. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Browns. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll grab it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right sideline and complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Browns.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gain of 30. First down, Browns.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Bombers. Ready? My name is Go.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's gone. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11.
Olay. Almost set. Ready. My name is
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal.
Ready? Bombers, bombers, bombers. Drill. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Back to throw is Nix. That is caught, and he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Broncos.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the zone read, give to Sampson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Number 22, Dylan Sampson, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets them a 1st down.
And the Browns' 1st down.
They'll run here with Gibson. Open space to the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Browns will line up.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Ready. Joe. Captain. Olay.
2nd down. Nix. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hey, we're going good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Bombers. Olay. Joe. Captain.
Throwing is Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw And a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Bombers, Olay, olay, olay. Throw.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. To the right side, caught by Burden. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Denver.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A tight end in motion now. Now this looks like a design run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, it's Jefferson. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And we brought it down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. Play action now. It's Nix. Oh, caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Bombers.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week one. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Broncos 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That one swung out to Blue. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On second down, it's Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing, Nix. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Broncos.
And the Broncos.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Bombers, ready. My name is Hunt.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready. My name is Hunt. Show.
Here's Nix to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Captain. Bombers. Away.
Back to throw is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Joe. Ready. Captain. Bombers.
He'll drop to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Joe. Captain. Bombers. Away.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Throwing now from the gun. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bravo 80. Bravo 18. 18's up. 18 back. Track at 60. Hey, check that. Street. Check that.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ready up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Out 70. 7-5. Hurt.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Whoa! And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.